What's going on, guys? Welcome to another edition of GearBreakerNation.com. I'm NarikChase, and today we're going to be reviewing Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Transformers Revenge of the Fallen is a 2009 sci-fi action film directed by Michael Bay, starring Shia LaBeouf, Megan Fox, Tyrese Gibson, Josh Duhamel, I keep butchering that guy's name, sorry guy, and John Turturro. It picks up after the events of the first film, and this time Sam Witwicky once again gets pulled into this war between the Autobots and Decepticons, but this time the Decepticons are aided by the Fallen. Essentially, this is a really good movie. To me personally, it tops the first Transformers film. The Transformers once again come back. They're heavily detailed. They're done really well. They look so realistic. All the Transformer designs were epic. Yeah, that's right. I love the way that the Fallen looked. And for those of you who wanted to see more Transformers in the film, this film has it. There are tons of them. There's tons of good guys. There are tons of bad guys. There's some motorcycle types. I thought those were pretty interesting. Yeah, in terms of the story, there are certain elements of the story that work, and there are some elements of the story that don't work. If this was a reboot, this would be like a totally whole different concept on why the Transformers are there. It's very weird how they play the storylines. The beginning sequence was actually one of the most exciting parts of this film, especially with that big one with the one wheel that was running through the city. I thought that was done really well. There are some really epic and some really memorable moments, especially when that big one, like all those tractors and trailers transformed into that really big one. That right there was a really cool, scene actually. It was really cool. And the acting was done really well. Shia LaBeouf killed the role as Sam. I really liked him. I really connected with him. It's kind of cool that they actually had a little bit of friction between him and Megan Fox. Due to certain events that happened in the store. I thought that was done really well. I like the voice performances. Peter Cullen completely kills as Optimus. Hugo Weaving completely kills as Megatron. Tony Todd completely killed as the Fallen. I really liked this guy. He was really cool. I mean, he was kind of cliche, but it was like a good cliche. I mean, he done it. He was really cool. As a villain, I really liked him. All the other characters were pretty good. I like Josh Duhamel. Whatever it is. This guy. Josh and Tyrese were really good. I like how in the story that now the humans and the Autobots are actually working together, so that was really cool to see. The visual effects are on point. Michael Bay once again has completely killed it when it comes to the visual effects. The action was really good. It was really engaging, making things very intense and over the top, but it completely works. There are some negatives to the film though. Some of the characters once again feel like they are a bit forced in. You really don't too much care about them. I know there was some issues about Sam's family being pulled into the story, but to me, it actually worked. And it's one scene where it feels like the world is going to end, and him and his family are there, and he's trying to do what he has to do to save the world. And that right there was a very moving moment. That was one of the moments where I was like, nobody can debate that the characters were needed for that moment. I mean, it's a good way that they set it up, but that moment, I felt that emotional. There was like one of those moving moments. Megan Fox does a bit of a better job in this film, but again, her performance was here and there. I have to say she is absolutely hot. The forced humor is still apparent in this film. It worked on some things, it didn't work for others. I wish that they would work on the dialogue and the exchanges better when it comes to the characters. And the story probably was the one thing that probably stood out the most. The story was pretty good, but how they bridged it between the first movie and this movie, it didn't hit the mark right. It was really good. It had its negatives, but like I said, the characters were pretty good. The action was actually really good. The visual effects, the Transformers got more screen time. The voice acting was terrific. I have to say, Transformers Revenge of the Fallen gets a 3 out of 5. Now, I haven't said that, you know, guys, let me know what you think about Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Do you think the first film is better than this film? Do you think this film is better than that film? Are there some things that I didn't put in here? There are things that I neglected to say. Until the next edition of GearBreakerNation.com, keep those gears turning.